Alright, so today we're going to be checking out the highly anticipated Caudabe Sheath case for the 14 Pro Max. Last year, Caudabe knocked it out of the park. I mean, their 13 series was as close to perfect as you can get. The buttons were good, the grip was good, the fit was perfect. I mean, all across the board, they made a killer case. So they came back this year with the 14 series. The hype around it is real, so I wanted to get it in here so I can show you guys what this case is about. See if it compares to last year's version, see if they did, anything different, made it any better. So let's get right into it. Taking a look at the packaging here, you have a picture of the case on the front, some Caudabe branding, iPhone 14 Pro Max, sheath, superb drop protection, ultra slim design. I do have it in the black color here. Drop tested, 6.5 feet, Magsafe compatible, textured grip, and then some more Caudabe branding at the bottom. And then on the back, it just talks about how their case is very minimal, minimalist perfection, and it kind of tells you more about the company there. So let's pop the case out of the box here. The packaging is a little bit different from last year as well. If you guys did get a sheath case or a synthesis case, anything like that, you know that this right here, this Caudabe branding with their little logo there was not on it. So just a little bump up in their packaging here. On the actual packaging itself, it says basically relax, you're covered. You got a 1-year warranty, 30-day return exchange. They reply in 1 business day. I can stand behind that. I've had to contact them before and they were very quick to respond to it. And then you get a little pamphlet in here just kind of telling you more about the company there. So we'll put all this aside. So taking a look at the actual case, very minimal, all black back here. This is kind of like a sandstone type material, just not as rough. Personally, I love the texture of the sheath case. It's all going to be like personal preference for the most part, but I personally love this texture. You get some Caudabe branding at the bottom, and then you get your camera lip there, which is raised. So we'll take a look, but your camera lenses should be protected. And then if you guys can see this here, you get a strip across the case and then outside of that camera bump, which is like a high gloss type material there. So a little accented thing there just to give it some character. And then taking a look at the side, you get another high gloss strip going right through that camera protector there. And then you get your power button. There is going to be those little air slits in there, so just take note of that. On the opposite side, you get your volume up and down with those air slits. And then you get your mute slider cut out. And then on the bottom, this is going to be a little bit different of a texture. This is going to be more smooth. It doesn't have that sandstone type material there. So your pinky's not going to be, rubbing up against that. It's going to be a very smooth type rubber material there. So you should be good to go. And then on the inside, you get your Magsafe Magnets, Caudabe branding, and then this little serial number and stuff up there. So on the inside, this is not going to be like a felt material. It's going to be like a hard plastic. And the case itself is semi-rigid. It does have some flexibility to it, but you'll see when we get the phone in here that everything's gonna, kind of straighten out. So let's grab the phone over here and pop it right in. Immediately you can tell that the fit on this case is perfect. I mean, it might even be a little bit better than last year's case. So taking a look at the back, we have the Space Black 14 Pro Max, all black on black there. You have that camera protector. As you can see, your lenses are protected. So if you do lay it down on its back, you'll be good to go. If you drop it, that lip is going to protect your camera lenses. So they are recessed in there pretty well. And then on the opposite side, I do have a screen protector on here. And even with that, you get a small lip that goes around. So you are going to get some screen protection. As far as the buttons go, on the right side here, you got your power button. Nice and clicky. And then the volume up and down. On the bottom, everything looks good. And then as far as how this fits on the phone, I mean, this is where it really shines. Popping the top corner off, you get a nice snap. Same thing with the opposite side there. And then on the bottom, good to go. And then trying to pull any part of this case, I mean, it pulls, but it snaps right back in. So the fit on this one is perfect. Now the grip on it, it might not look like it has a lot of grip because it doesn't have like a textured pattern on the side here, like a dot matrix pattern or anything like that. But the grip, in my personal opinion, is perfect. I know some say that they feel this case, even with this, type of texture on here, that it's a little bit slippery to them. I don't feel that at all. I think it's nice and grippy. I think it's perfect. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have that, pattern on the side here, but I think the grip is just fine. I don't have any issue with it. So if grip is something that you're worried about, I really wouldn't with this case. Maybe it's personal preference, but I think the grip is perfect. So let's take a look at these Magsafe magnets and see, if they improved them from last year. We're going to start with the Apple Wallet here. So we'll pop that right on the back. You get that animation. Yeah, these Magsafe magnets are something serious. This is not going to come off in your pocket. Even if you slide it back and forth, I mean, you can tell that connection, you can just hear it. It's very secure. So if you have an Apple Wallet or any third-party wallet, anything like that, I mean, this is perfect. It's not going to slide off out of your pocket or even pulling it off. I mean, you can feel that there's some grip on there. So the Apple Wallet is definitely a go for this one. Let's try a Magsafe battery bank and see how that snaps on here. Pataka Magsafe bank. Yeah, I mean, you almost can't even get it off. So, I mean, I can shake this thing. I can shake this with just holding that battery bank. I mean, it's not coming off. This thing is stuck on there. So, you're not going to have any issues with battery banks or anything like that. I mean, you can see I'm kind of struggling to get it off there. So battery banks are fine. The wallets are good. Let's try the Apple Magsafe charger here. So we'll pop this puck on the back there. Yeah, I mean, this connection is sturdy. It's definitely going to hold the phone up. I don't have to put my hand underneath or anything like that. These Magsafe magnets are leveled up from last year. And last year's magnets were not bad. They were no slouch. But this year, they leveled up. They made these magnets as good as what Pataka's magnets were last year on the 13 series. And if you guys had a Pataka case, you know that those were basically out of this world. They were probably the best magnets inside of a case. Caudabe just matched them. They killed it with this. As far as the magnets go, obviously they're going to be top tier. They're probably the best that I've had in a 14 series case so far. The fit on it is perfect. The buttons are nice and clicky. You get camera protection. You get a lip around the front screen there, and then you got the grip, which in my opinion is fine for me. I don't have any issues. I don't find it slippery at all. So I definitely recommend this case. It does come in a couple different colors. They're coming out with a crimson color. They have a red, a green. So they do have a few different color schemes if you guys want to check that out. I'll leave links down below for them. Those links definitely help the channel. I do earn a small commission on them. And I'm also going to get the synthesis case in the building. I kind of want to pair these up against each other and see which one is going to be better. So that'll be on the channel shortly. If you guys want to pick one of these up, like I said, I'll leave links down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and turn on that bell so you never miss a video. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.